Hey guys, so today in this video I'm going to show you how I make my car seat covers. I have always made my car seat covers for every one of my kids. I've made them, and recently my aunt had asked me to make her a few of them, so I made her two, and it's kind of confusing in this video. I showed both of them. I started filming the first one, and towards the end of me finishing it up, I kind of got sidetracked and just finished it without filming the end of it. So halfway through you're gonna see a different fabric just because I started working on this one and I figured I would get what I missed on the other one. But it should be pretty easy to follow. These are really easy to make and they're affordable, like I said, but they're fun just because you can personalize them. I just did two different fabrics and also they're Velcro, that way they can stick onto the handles. So if you want to figure out how I made these, go ahead and continue watching. First, I started off with deciding which way I wanted the design on the fabric to go. Typically, you don't have to do this, but with this particular fabric, I had to decide if I wanted the stripes to go horizontally or vertically, and I went with horizontal. Then here, I just went ahead and cut the salvage edge off of the fabric. Next, you're gonna go ahead and cut your fabric into 36 by 42 inch pieces. After cutting your pieces, you're gonna put right sides together and go ahead and pin all the way around to get ready for sewing. I also wanna add that I didn't record myself rounding the corners of my fabric, but I did round them.
We're gonna put these needles from the left to the right, all the way down. It doesn't matter if you use pinks or greens. I usually like to do like a certain pattern of, you know, a mixture of all the colors just because it brightens up my day. And then what we do is we sew with this thing here and we just put it right here and we sew with our foot thing and then that's it.
Thanks. Now you can go ahead and sew all the way around your fabric, but leaving a small opening to be able to turn the fabric right side out. After flipping it right side out, you want to go ahead and pin that opening spot and go ahead and sew that as well. Now, to start our straps, you're going to want to use the same fabric as you used for the top of your cover and cut two strips into 12 by 7 inch pieces. You're going to fold each one of those straps right sides together in half and sew along the edge, closing the fabric. So this is where I started using that other fabric making the second car seat cover, but these are still the same straps. You're gonna wanna get that seam right in the middle, so leaving them, before you turn them out right side out, you're gonna wanna fold these over and just iron it flat. Now go ahead and flip those right sides out, and you want to go ahead and take your iron to it and flatten them out and make sure they're nice and smooth. Once that's finished, you can go ahead and close up those ends of the straps. I usually fold it over 2 times, making sure that the pieces at the end are thick enough to fit your Velcro straps. The pins ready, just holding each end shut, and you can go ahead and sew a rectangle around the edges of each end. those are all closed up, go ahead and cut Velcro strips to fit within those rectangles. Make sure when you pin the Velcro pieces on that you leave them to where they can roll over and Velcro together. You don't want each Velcro to be on the same side of the fabric. You want one on each side at each end. Here I put the car seat cover over the car seat as it would normally go and put the straps on the car seat handle to kind of get an idea of where I wanted the straps to lie. Now take your pins and pin the straps where you're wanting them to lie, making sure that you're happy with the way the end of the cover is sitting. Before I sew the straps onto the fabric, I still like to go back, lay it flat, and then make sure it's centered. And you're gonna go ahead and just sew a small rectangle holding them in place. Once you get those straps sewn on, you are finished and you have your own personalized car seat cover.